Hello, anybody there? Channel 5. Go live. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Welcome. Who's here? Say hello. I can't see. Welcome to my live. This is my first live ever, so I'm a little nervous. Please give me your grace. So I'm going to be decorating my monthly spread in my Happy Planner today. And to start off with, I am going to be adding these numbers onto everything. And if you, as usual, if you know anything about me, as I forgot something. I'm looking for my tweezers because these, here it is. These little stickers are really small and hard to put down without tweezers. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Today, I don't know where you're at or what the weather's like there, but today it was 50s and sunny for a while this afternoon. I was really surprised. It was raining in the morning and cold, and then it got sunny in the afternoon. It was actually really nice. And then I took a walk and just enjoyed the outside, and as I was finishing the walk, it started getting cold again and overcast. Sometimes these stickers don't like to come up very well. In this particular book, the stickers weren't cut perfectly. So sometimes they are a little hard to get up. I'm going to be decorating this January monthly theme using these snowflakes. I love snowflakes, and I love decorating with snowflakes. So this is from Amber Plans Are Day. This one is from Castetic Plans. And then I've got this Castetic Plans book that has different snowflakes and stuff in there. So that's the plan for this spread. This this is from the Snoopy book, so it does have some of those down the center. And there is this Snoopy here. I think I'm going to cover him up because I don't know that he would necessarily detract from the spread necessarily, but it's not going to be a Snoopy spread, so I decided I'm going to take him off of there. Welcome. I see there's a second person on here. I am decorating my monthly spread for January. Say hello if you like. I'd love to know where you're from. Oh, it's Christy. Hi, Christy. Good to see you. Crafty Christy. She always calls me Sticker Steve. Always cracks me up. Oh, okay, so there's people commenting. Let's see. Hey, Karen. If you just joined, I am decorating my monthly spread for my Happy Planner. I got the Snoopy one, so it's got Snoopy down here, or the Peanuts box, so it's got Snoopy down here. I think I'm going to take him off because I'm going to do this as a snowflake theme. Although I don't know that Snoopy would necessarily detract from that, but I just decided, you know, he doesn't need to be on there. So to begin with, I am putting all these stickers down. I love the sticker book that these come from, and I love how dark these are. My first Happy Planner I used for the year that it was done for, and the letter or the numbers were so light that it was hard to see them, and I really like this sticker book because these numbers are a lot darker, so you can see them a lot easier. It was so nice today. It was in the 50s, I think, and it was sunny this afternoon. I took a nice walk, and then by the time I got done with my walk, it was cold again. It's funny how the weather was today. I've had some nice days soon. You're right, Karen. I could put snow around Snoopy because he is all bundled up. We'll see. You know, there is a sticker in that sticker book that's one of the box stickers, not the square one, but the longer box ones that could go here that says "Let It Snow." And I thought about using that one, but it's not necessarily a Snoopy spread. So we'll see. After I put the decorations and stuff around there, I may actually grab that box and put it down there because I don't know. It definitely wouldn't detract from it, that's for sure. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 28's here. It's rainy there. Yeah, that's not surprising for Washington State. Although you're in the Spokane area, which that's drier over there. I lived in Denver for almost 20 years, and I really miss the dry weather. So you've got it really nice over there because it's drier. Although it's greener over here because of the wet. It's beautiful, but I don't like the wet weather. Yeah, we normally have snow around right now too, but surprisingly, I mean, we generally don't get tons of snow, but we usually have at least a little bit of snow. It looks like we're not going to get any snow this year, although we might. You never know. Although next month I'm going to be in Africa for half the month, so it could snow while I'm gone. I'd be okay with that, actually. Okay, so I'm going to do what I usually do is I usually use these pens and I alternate and like go around them. Here, let me show you in my planner. Like this, I go around the boxes just because it adds more color and it's just fun. I wasn't gonna do that this year, but I've decided I do want to do that after all. So I think I'm gonna do that because I do like it. It just adds more color. Otherwise, there's just so much white. It helps break up some of the white. Yeah, I'm really excited for the trip, Karen. It's going to be fun. I've never been to Africa before. I've been to a lot of places, but I've never been to Africa. So I'm excited to go. We get to go on a safari, not a hunting one, but a looking one. And I've never been on one, and I think it's going to be quite fantastic, actually. You know, blue for January, I just feel like blue is January is a blue month, you know, and I love blue. I'm really excited because those of you who don't know, I don't know how many years on here, but those of you who don't know, I did just recently become a PR member for Blissfully Jade Designs, which I'm really excited about, and I just did my first spread. I didn't film it, I just created it while I was watching someone else's video and posted it as a picture. But it's going to be in my giveaway planner because around Thanksgiving this year, I am going to do a giveaway. So it's kind of fun to decorate a planner for somebody, one that you're not going to necessarily keep. Although it's kind of nerve-wracking because I have no idea who's going to get it or how they plan, what they would use it for. But I'm just doing the best I can, but it's fun. It's been fun doing that. All right. I have learned over the time that I've been doing this to use my pen and bring it towards me, because if I do it like this, the lines get all wonky and stuff. So I've just learned that it's easier for me if I just bring it down towards me when I'm doing this. If you ever decide to do it, it's funny how we're all different and we all have strengths and weaknesses. Cutting and drawing a straight line, sometimes getting boxes straight when I'm putting boxes in my planner. It's funny because that's just not one of my strong suits. Which is okay. We all have our weaknesses, you know? Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, if I pull it towards me, it just seems to do better. I used to be like, no, I don't want to take the time to do it, but now I just do because otherwise it's kind of a pain. I don't like it when it looks all wonky. Not that it has to look perfect. I try to fight my perfectionism with allowing things to not be perfect. And I'm definitely not as a perfectionist as some people I've seen videos for. I don't have undo, and I don't use it. I would if I had it, probably. I'm not. I know some people are a little nervous about it because of the chemicals and the chemical smell, but I just don't have it. My spending money each month is rather on the lower side, so I have to be choosy on what I'm going to spend my money on, and undo just, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just not that worried about it, or trying not to be anyway. It's funny because I have my computer on so I can look at your comments and stuff as I'm doing this, but it's on a delay. So it was throwing me off there for a second. Ooh. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a live, one live a month, the first Sunday of every month, to decorate my monthly layout. And then I'll try it out for this year. And then if people aren't really enjoying it, or it's just not, not everybody's made to do lives, then I'll reassess. One thing I'm excited about is this coming week on Friday is my 1 year since I started my YouTube channel. Can you believe it's been 1 year? It is kind of surprising. My first video was made public on the 9th of January. Oh, thank you. Karen, how long have you had your YouTube channel? I know that you're like me and have a smaller subscription base. We have smaller channels, so I'm just curious. I know it takes time to grow a channel. There have been times over this last year that I've thought about, is it really worth it? Should I stick with it? But I'm actually really glad I did, because I feel like I'm now building up a bit of a community with some people. I absolutely love doing the collabs, so anybody, if you're interested, if you have your own channel and you're interested in doing collabs, let me know. Message me on Facebook or on Amazon. On Instagram, and let me know, because I absolutely love partnering with people. It's just so much fun. It's cool to see how you can take the same theme and do it a little different, because everybody's different. Everybody has their own ideas and their own unique styles and ways of how they do things. Oh, okay, so you're not far behind. That's cool. Congratulations. I've only, 169, 68 subscribers. It's taken this long. It's so funny because I do know that the YouTube market is pretty saturated when it comes to planners and all of that, because there's so many channels doing that. But I thought, well, I'm a guy. My planner channel's gonna jump up there really fast. And it's so funny because it didn't. Actually, about 6 months ago, I listened to a guy named Mark. He goes by Mark Your Pages. He does bullet journaling and I don't. So I don't necessarily watch his personal channel necessarily, although I subscribe to it just to support him. But him and a friend of his who also does bullet journaling have a podcast called Planner Pals, and it's really fun to listen to, even though I don't do can't even talk. Even though I don't do bullet journaling, I really, really enjoy their podcast and listening to them. So if you have not checked them out, you should check out Planner Pals. It's really a fun podcast. I think they do one a month. Although I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure they do one a month. Oh yeah, Mark's really good. He's really fun. I've never been to Go Wild or any of the planner conferences, is what I'm trying to say. So funny. I edit out a lot of these pauses in my videos, but you can't edit out when you're live, right? The But it would be really fun to be able to go to some of these planner conferences and meet some of my favorite content creators in person. Although I don't know, when I first started out, I called myself a creative planner / journaler. But I use my planner more as a journal than I do actual planning, although I do use it for planning. I do more journaling and memory keeping. So I was actually thinking I should stop calling myself a creative planner and just call myself a creative memory keeper, because that's really what I'm doing. All right, so these are done. I think I'm going to take off the notes because I don't need the notes. And I think, sorry, Snoopy, but I'm going to white you out. I don't need you here. If I decide to put that box here, which I don't think I'm going to, but if I change my mind and decide to, I will do that. When I was doing my setup video, I was talking about how thick the planner feels because of this puffy cover. It's a thicker cover than you would get for a normal one. And I don't know if my whole year is going to fit in here because it's a little hefty. So one thing I was thinking about, it just dawned on me the other day, is that the planner I'm using right now is actually a planner that I created myself using. This was covers from a notebook, and I had the covers. I liked the disc, so I bought them for the discs, and I had this extra pair of discs. So I just put this quote sticker on here, and I've been using this since July. So this is a 6-month planner. So then I was thinking I can just add January and February into that one if they don't all fit in the big one. So that's kind of what I'm thinking if it doesn't fit. Not that you needed to know that necessarily, but it's just fun. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to white out these because I have stickers I'm going to put here. And I don't know if they are going to show through or not. And then I could also do, as I'm putting the snowflakes, if the snowflakes go over that, I won't have to worry about that. So I think I'm just going to start adding snowflakes. I definitely could have put purple in here because there's purple and pink in here. So I definitely could have used some of those colors in here, but I like blue. Blue to me is what, this is just such a beautiful sticker book. I just love it so much. I'm trying to find which pages have the, I need to pull these pages out because I don't like those. I don't use those. Here's the snowflakes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think the blues are beautiful. I just love blue for, it makes me think of ice. And, January is icy. You should do a live sometime soon, Karen. But give me some notice. I was so sad to have missed Susan's live today. I was out walking. I'm okay if this has been... Yeah, I was actually thinking about not doing lives until after I get all my, or get more subscribers, but I just thought it would be fun. Why not? And I've seen with people going live, I've seen people get or see that someone's live and they jump on just to see what you're doing and stuff like that. And so I've seen how sometimes you can get some new subscribers from doing lives. Although I don't know if lives are necessarily my thing as far as something I would do regularly. For this year, I'm going to try it out once a month. At the end of the year, I'll reassess. Man, some of these... I bought this little tool at the dollar store. They're supposed to be helpful to pull up some of the... Oh, and it is. Some of these stickers, clear stickers, can be really challenging at times to pull up. Wow, that really helps a lot. I thought about getting a pair of tweezers that are a little better. These ones, can you see, they're a little rounded. It's hard to see. Can you see them? They're a little rounded on the top, so they're not pointy. So they're hard. When I bought them, I didn't realize that. So I am... Sadly, they're a little pointy. Or they're not pointy. Okay, I'm going to cut some of this off so that I can use it. Right here. I'm sorry, can you guys see? I can be bad sometimes at moving the page where people aren't able to actually see it properly. Okay, I want to do a mixture of all of this stuff. A good smattering of it. I do have this gyro cut that I can cut down. I don't know how it's going to do on these paper stickers. I think it did okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. I wasn't sure that was going to work. I'm sorry, Karen, you're glad I do what? The live? Or the... I'm not sure. I'm sure once you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah. But for some reason, I'm drawing a blank on what you're referring to. So forgive me and fill me in. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't mind it. It's so funny. It's like doing it's like doing a video, like my friend said yesterday. I was telling her that I was kind of nervous about this because I've never done one before. And she goes, oh, it's easy. It's like recording. The only thing is I can't edit out if I say something stupid or if I do the taking long pauses in between. Usually I edit all that stuff out because I'll be in the middle of something. Oops. I'm just gonna see if there's any paper snowflakes in here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of paper ones over here, so I might get some of those too. But I've got some paper ones with these ones, so maybe I don't need to. I don't know about you guys, but I am loving this because I love snowflakes. Not only real ones, but I like the decoration. I'm really liking how this is looking. I know. I love watching it snow too. I remember one time when I was growing up, every time it snows and it's like dark and it snows, it makes me think of when I was growing up, there was this time that my twin brother and I had gone to the used bookstore and we each got a book and we walked up the hill to where my mom was working. It was shortly before she got off, and so I think we had an hour to wait for her to get off from work, and so we were just hanging out. It was snowing. It had just started snowing, and we hung out, and I was reading, and it's just a fond memory. I love that memory of the snow, of it beginning to snow. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. Or at least I think so anyway, because I think it's beautiful. I love it. Love it. I'm going to cut that a little bit. Tomorrow I start back up at work. Our break is over. Sadly, I'm ready to take another week off. Haha. It's always nice to have time off to do whatever I want to. I love my free time. Oh, hi, Michael. Welcome. Thank you. This is my January monthly spread. I'm going to go live once a month and decorate my monthly spread while I am live. So I love, as I was telling everybody before, I love blue. I love the blue theme for January, and I love snowflakes. So I am decorating this in like a snowflake theme. Oh, that's gonna be off. So it's not quite looking the way I wanted it to, which is that's okay. Maybe I will do this. I'm gonna pull up some of these small ones. Try to fit them in. Try to fill a few of the holes. Although, I do need to put the... I do need to put the... Okay, Steve, use your words. I need to put the date or I mean the month and the year on here. And I need to put the week, or the days of the week. That's cool. I really like how that looked. Maybe this can fall right there. Sorry guys, I had that pushed down too far. I put that little corner piece just right there. It's hard to remember to keep everything in frame. Sometimes I find that with my stickers too. Okay, I think that's enough snowflakes for this. If I had some smaller ones, I might have like interspersed some of those in there, but I think this is enough. And I am going to put the month, or list a month. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I'm really loving the snowflakes too. I love this font from the Happy Planner dated sticker book. I don't have it down. I think it's up on the shelf. Otherwise, I'd show you which one I'm taking it from. And I found ones, I don't know that I don't know if these aren't necessarily the same, but I thought that these might look nice on there. So I decided I am going to put those on there because look at them. I've got so many. Oh, yeah, Sunday. Saturday would be over here. That's a little crooked, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Friday. Oh, sorry, can you guys see this? See, I'm liking that. I'm thinking that looks nice. Well, I do know the Evergreen, Karen, the Evergreen book is out of print, unfortunately. And I'm pretty sure that that's what this one came from. And if it didn't come from that, I think that whatever this came from is gone. This was given to me, and so I'm not exactly positive where that came from. But I'm pretty sure you could check Amber Plans Her Day, her shop site, but I think this sheet is still available, so you might be able to get it. It's just a single sheet. It didn't come from a book. It didn't come from one of her books. So just if you're interested, you could always check that out and see. I like Amber Plans Her Day. I like her sticker books, and I like her sticker sheets. Oh, thank you. I love the sticker, or the font as well. I think this is from Mojo Jojo Plans, but I don't know that for sure. I got it in a D-stash on Facebook, so I'm not positive where it actually came from. Oh, thanks, Christy. Yeah, I really like this. I think it looks beautiful. You like that? So the last decision I have to make, I'll ask you guys to all help me choose. What do you think I should do? I gotta find it. Should I do the darker 2026 or should I do the lighter? I feel like this lighter one goes better, but because of all the other things are black, the darker blue might go a little better with that. So what do you think? You think the darker? I almost wish I had it in black to match everything. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I think you're right, Karen and Michael. I think the darker looks better. These 2026 stickers, my sister, well, she sent me the 2025, the 2026, and the 2027. I think she got them on Amazon, but she had more than she needed. And obviously, with the 2025, you can see I had way more than I needed too. So who knows what I'll end up with that. But so this is the actual spread. I really like how it turned out. So now I'm just going to write in the information that I know. I'm going to write here is my, on the 9th is my 1 year anniversary, YouTube anniversary. Oh, you know what? That makes me think. I forgot to finish what I was telling you about Mark from Mark Your Pages on the Planner Pals podcast. He was talking about when he first started. One of the video or one of the podcasts they did was advice for people starting out on YouTube, and he said he thought that his channel, because he was a guy and there's not a lot of guys doing the planner stuff, that his channel would shoot to the top, same as I did. And it's funny because it it takes time for people to find you. It takes time for your channel to grow. You're not always going to be someone that people enjoy, so you just got to get used to, you're not always going to please everybody, and that is totally fine. There's plenty of people that I don't watch. Christy, I'm writing in, even though it's already happened, I'm writing in when we went and had tea with Eileen and Patty. That was such a fun time. Okay, so Friday. I'm honestly using this just so I have everything written down so I could look at it as a or just for more of a memory keeping thing. I was actually thinking I used to use this as my to like I would write all my stuff going on throughout the month on here, and then when I made my monthly or my weekly pages, I used to write or look at this to do that. But since I carry this one around, I've just started doing it in here. So this is just more to keep it or keep everything here, and I can look at it. It's easier to look at in a monthly view if I needed to. And also, but one of the thoughts that I had is, if you've ever seen Julie from Plans in the Making, she's one of my favorite content creators, and she never uses her monthly spread, so she uses them for sticker hunts. So I think she does monthly sticker hunts now. So I was considering maybe doing that, but this year I'm going to continue doing it this way, at least for now. We'll see. If I decide I want to do a sticker hunt with it, I might do my sticker hunt as a live. We'll see. Okay, so the 4th is today, so my YouTube video my YouTube live. My brother Michael, his birthday is tomorrow. I have a friend whose birthday here. I need to clean the filter in my dehumidifier. Oh, thanks. I'll send that along to him. Next week is my family Zoom. Back when COVID started and most of us had lost our jobs, we started a Sunday evening Zoom meeting and just, shot the breeze and caught up and all that kind of stuff. And we have just kept it up twice a month. We used to do it during COVID, we did it every week, but now we just do it twice a month. The dentist appointment next week. Oh, I hate the dentist. Well, I shouldn't say that. It just brings me a lot of anxiety. It's just a teeth cleaning, so it's not like anything major, but I just don't enjoy the dentist. So the 16th, I gotta soak my night guard. A friend getting married that day. Oh, and it's also, Karen, this is the day that our Cindy and yours and my collab goes live, or goes public. I don't remember what time we specified, but that's all right. I can write that in later. I know, it's going to be so much fun to do those collaborations. I love doing collaborations. I have another friend's birthday here. Michael, I was going to ask you if you're ever interested in doing a collab. I know I've got a small channel, so I would understand if you want me to grow my channel, or if you don't even like doing a collab, you may not even enjoy that. I love doing it, so if you're ever interested, I would love to do a collab with you. I think it would be fun. Lisa Marie's birthday is on the 21st. I want to make sure I remember that. I got a lot of friends' birthdays this month. Okay, I need to wash my bed sheets. If I don't write it down, I will forget to do it because that's just how I am. The 28th is my uncle's birthday. Actually, I need to write down 5. Oh, that's Monday. Tuesday here. One of my friends and I are doing a movie night. I say movie night, but I think we're going to be watching a TV show, honestly. Thursday, the 29th. I would love to do a collab. That would be awesome. So I will get in touch with you on Instagram because I'm following you on Instagram. I'll message you and we can talk about that and try to work it out. I'll get you I need to sit down and figure out what dates. I've got several collabs coming up, so I'll get in touch with you and we can figure out a date to do it. It's probably going to be a couple months from now because of just what's going on. I'm going out of the country the first half of February, so that's going to puts a damper on some of, what's the 30th? On that. So when I get back in mid-February, I'll probably contact you, Michael, and I'm going to write your name down as someone who would do the collab. Okay. I wrote 30. So I need to clean my water pick here. There's a camp coming here. I'm actually cooking for them. It's funny. They're here, they come this night, they leave this afternoon, and then the next day I fly out and I'm cooking for that. Oh, and this is also the day that Brandy Janae, I don't know if she actually made it on here or not. She was going to try to, but her and I are also going to be collabing. And this is when our collab goes live. Karen, it'd be really fun to do a meetup in Seattle if you get over here, like you, me, and Brandy, maybe even Amy from Amy Plans Things. She said that she would love to do a meetup if she's able to get, or if she's able to, depending on her kid's situation. It'd be really cool to do kind of like a meetup and hang out. Okay, perfect. Yeah, as soon as you know when you're over in this area, let me know, and then we can try to figure out. I don't drive. Unfortunately, I don't have a driver's license. It's funny. I'll be 50 this year, and I've never had a driver's license because for 20 years I lived in Denver, Colorado, and I just got a permit actually, but because it's so dark and wet here so early, I really haven't had a chance to really learn yet. So I don't drive. So I'm gonna need to. I would be taking a ferry from the area I'm at over to the Seattle area. So hopefully we can work it all out and figure it all out. But anyway, this is my spread. This is my January 2026 spread. I really like it. I really like how it turned out. I love all the colors. I love blue, so I love how it turned out. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this live. I've really appreciated you being here. Please consider giving this video a like or a thumbs up to help with the algorithms. And I will see you next time, I guess, and online. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, Breckenridge, Michael, is beautiful. I loved living in Denver. It was so nice to live in a place that was like walking. You could walk almost anywhere. I lived in the downtownish area, and so you could walk almost anywhere and take a bus or a taxi or whatever. So it was really nice. Anyway, thank you. Thank you all for the support. And I will see you all later. Bye. Now I got to figure out how to end this thing.